Thank you very much for coming this evening to the opening of Kashmir Week. This is our occasion when we just try and highlight the problems of Kashmir and bring them to the attention of the European Parliament. My name is Chris Davies. I'm a Vice Chairman of the informal Kashmir group we have here. The theme this week is the Amnesty International report onto the Public Safety Act in Kashmir. I've spoken about this a number of times today, and I'm very conscious of the parallels that exist between an act in Kashmir applied by the Indians, which permits detention without trial, without due process, and similar legislation applied by Israel against Palestinians, and legislation which has been applied by the United Kingdom within our own country in Northern Ireland. I don't see success, whatever success may mean in this context, I don't see success having come in any of these instances from the sense of injustice that legislation of this kind, of arbitrary arrest and detention, can give rise to. Now, without more ado, I'm going to pass immediately on to Majid Tramboo to say a few words, and then to one of the authors of the reports itself.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much to everybody for being here. Of course, this whole event is sponsored by Chris Davies on my right-hand side, MEP, and Ivo Bagel, MEP, and of course in cooperation with the All-Party Group for Kashmir here in the European Parliament. Therefore, very much thanks are in order to Chris and to Ivo, and of course the chairman of APGK, James Ellis. There are lots of other people who have worked very hard to see this exhibition and this event through today, and of course Chris's office is the focal point, and his assistants there have done a lot of work. Sarah is somewhere here. I think I saw her. Sarah? Sarah is there. I'm very grateful to her, and to Rob as well. I think he may be somewhere there as well. They have worked tirelessly to make sure that this exhibition takes place. Then of course it's my own office here in Brussels, Kashmir Center, EU, that has also worked very hard to materialize this exhibition. And Damien Percy is somewhere. I can't see him, he has gone so small. Yes, and Christoph here as well. And of course, the community that has helped us even this evening by being here to participate with us. Really, of course, a big thanks goes to the organization which has prepared this report on the events or the legislations those are applicable in the what they term as Indian administered Kashmir. I wouldn't go into the details of that because I will leave it to the expert here, Bikramjit Batra, who has come all the way from there to give you the synopsis of the whole episode of the Public Safety Act and other instruments those are applicable there. But our thanks to them for preparing such a breathtaking report. And of course, we believe that this event is the appropriate event this evening to be held here in the European Parliament, because this is the period when European Union is negotiating free trade agreement with India. And this Parliament very much here have adopted a report on 11th May, paragraph 33 of which makes it explicitly clear that human rights of Kashmir and the stepping up of the negotiations on Kashmir is very crucial in finalizing the agreement with Government of India. Therefore, it's our very important effort through the offices of Chris and Ivo to make the parliamentarians realize about this report, what the report says, and to take the notice of this report in future dealings with Government of India. And I hope it is registered with them, and in months to come ahead after the recess, there is some important development with regard to the free trade agreement with India. But one major issue that has to be remembered and realized is that at the end of the day, the whole process of the Kashmir dispute revolves around the Kashmiri people's right to self-determination. And that's what is most important, and that's what we are struggling for, and we hope that one day the people of Kashmir realize that through peaceful means. And once again, thank you very much, Chris. Thank you very much, Ivo. And we have Mr. Sagor here as well. And of course, they will be speaking on their turn. So I suppose without any much more, Mr. Bikram Ajit Batra, who will give the synopsis of the report.